A very good morning to one and all. Can you all hear me clearly? Ganesh, can you unmute and respond? Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I hope you can see the board. It's okay if it's not clear. While writing it, I'll give you a screenshot. Fine. So once again, I hope you
Yes, ma'am.
remember what we are learning through
Yes,
this.
ma'am.
We are learning the topic spottifying errors. That is one of the NDA kind of questions in your exam. And in that, especially, what are the different errors related to nouns? That is what we are seeing these days, the errors which are related to noun. For that, we are seeing different rules, okay, in nouns. Only we know the rules, then we'll be able to spotify the errors. So we have seen close to 11 or 12 rules by the last 2 days. Okay, and I hope you remembers at least few of the rules. Can somebody tell me any two rules from what we have learned last 2 days? Any two rules? Okay, I would like that. I would like to ask that question to um, Rahul. Rahul, Rahul, are you there? No. Tanish, just tell me any two rules that.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, sorry, I'm not getting you.
Excuse me. What is it?
Ma'am, I can't hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm asking, just tell me any two rules that we have learned for the past 2 days. We have learned close to 13
Ma'am,
rules. Any two rules?
ma'am, first of all, abstract nouns and material nouns uh, are not used as plural,
Okay,
and articles are not used before material nouns.
okay, fine. That's good. Today we are going to learn some more rules related to singular and plural usage of nouns. Okay, over to today's rules. Some singular noun takes plural function. For example, polis, people, company, poultry, cattle, etc. It has plural function. Yesterday we said sometimes team and that kind of group of people will not take the plural function all that time, but there are still exceptions. Okay, this kind of group, polis is a force. Okay, polis is the name of a particular job. Okay, and it has a singular function. All right, it has a singular function, but the grammatical application is plural. We will not say police has reached the crime scene, police have reached. So some singular nouns takes plural function, though police doesn't have any s at the end, still it takes a plural function. People, people doesn't have any s at the end. People's nahi hai, people hai. Fir bhi, it will take a plural function. Company, even if it's company, not companies. Company hai to bhi, company will take plural function. Poultry, where these animals have grown. Okay, chicken, birds, and all those things. Poultry, that also doesn't need an S to be plural. Even poultry takes a plural function. Cattle, group of cow. Okay, that also takes a plural function, and many more. If you want the detailed all, it is there in your text. So just to summarize this rule, sometimes singular nouns, okay, it doesn't have an S at the end, but it takes a plural function. These are the examples. And one example I have just given is police have reached the crime scene. It should not be has है तो singular के लिए, लेकिन police we are taking its plural, so we have taken have. Coming to the next rule, some plural forms are used in singular form. Okay, some plural forms. For example, maths, one of your subject. It looks like MATHS, one S is at the end. So it may sound like a plural thing. No. All the subjects, maths, science, SST, social studies, it will always function as a singular form. Maths is an easy subject. SST is a hard subject, not SSTR. बहुत सारा chapters है ना, so it will be R. No. Okay, though it contains so many things, subject is always taken as singular. So all subjects, though it has so many things inside, it will take singular form. And also the word news. Okay, news is a good thing to read. News is not news are, because news, even if it has an S at the end, it will be acting as a singular function. So news is singular. Innings. Okay, innings, not innings are very high in that match. Innings is very high. His innings is very high, not are. Okay, innings, though it has an S in the end, innings will take as a singular. So innings के साथ हमेशा is, not are, or has, not have. Gymnastics. Gymnastics has S at the end, but still it is functioning as a singular noun. Name of any books, though it has S at the end, we are taking it in the singular function. All right, again, coming to singular plural thing, another rule related. Uncountable nouns are also used in singular form. For example, the word information. See, these are all always, you get these kind of questions to confuse you. Information, business, luggage, hair. These all are things which comes in singular form. I have an information to share with you. Information is always used in singular form. She has lost her hair. Hair, her hair is so much. Hair are so much nahi bolte hain. Hair is. Okay. The luggage is heavy. The luggage are heavy. Nahi, luggage बहुत सारा है, लेकिन फिर भी luggage we will use it as singular. Luggage is heavy. Business has lots of ups and downs. Business में बहुत ups and downs है. फिर भी business बहुत सारे है, इसलिए हम have. No, business has, not business have. Business is always used as a singular. Okay, so business, information, luggage, hair, and so many that kind of words which is given in your text. These are all used as singular form. All right. So these are the three rules regarding singular plural. This again, but these are the three we are learning first. Though it is singular noun, it is plural. People, polis, and all. Here plural है, फिर भी वो singular है. All subject, news, inning, and uncountable line, information, business, luggage, share. This is also taking a singular one. So kindly put today's date and write it down fast. Can you all see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Those who are asking for recording permission, as we have informed before, is already being recorded. It would be uploaded in the YouTube. You can download it from here. For more details, you please contact Rishikesh sir. It's already been recorded, and this recording will be sent to you if you need.
I'm last example.
What beta? Have you finished writing?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Finished.
All right. Okay. I hope you have all written that. We are coming to the next part. I don't understand what Danish has asked me. Last example, speak loudly. I have just rubbed the board. What was the last example? This is something else. What is your doubt, Danish? Is your doubt clear?
Ma'am, last example.
Last example. Is somebody's clear here? So just read it out. Tanishk, have you written the last line?
Yes, ma'am.
What is that? Just read it. He wants to clear it better.
Information, business, luggage, hair, etc.
Did you get it, Danish? Information,
Yes, ma'am.
business,
Yes, ma'am.
luggage, hair, etc. Did you get it better?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. We'll move on to the next thing. Okay. This is the next thing that we are going to learn. This is called cases. Some special cases that we are learning connected to nouns. This is called nominative cases, objective cases, and possessive cases. It's there in your text. It's already there. I'm just briefly telling the highlights of what it is basically. Okay, I'm simplifying it and giving to you. The detailed form, it is there in the text. What is the special cases? Nominative cases, objective cases, possessive cases. This is also something you should be knowing when you learn now. Now, nominative cases is nothing but, hope you all remember the active voice and passive voice. What was active voice? When subject, verb, and object. Okay, something which comes as a subject of a verb or something which looks like an active verb is always known as nominative case. So, objective case is just passive voice. For example, Sachin scored a century. Sachin is the subject, scored is the verb, century is the object. Okay, so object of the verb scored is century, subject of the verb is Sachin. So when something comes as the subject of the verb, then it's called as a nominative case. I will repeat. When something comes as the subject of the verb, scored verb hai, uska subject kaun hai? Who scored? When you will get to ask the question who to the verb, then it is known as nominative case. Once more, I'll repeat. When you get to ask who to the verb, then it is called nominative case. Here the verb is scored. When you ask who scored, answer is Sachin. That is the subject. Then it's called as a nominative case. A century was scored by Sachin. Objective cases में. A century was scored. When you ask the question what to the verb, you will get that. What was scored by Sachin? A century. All right. See, you get the subject. So here you ask what, and here you ask who. Okay, that is when it becomes. So what ask karte to, that will become objective case, and if you ask who, it will become nominative case. Or otherwise, active voice, passive voice. Those who know it clearly, it has to be known clearly by now in 12th standard. So this is objective and nominative case. Just connect the link. Okay, nominative and objective is active and passive voice. Just connect at least that much to your mind. Coming to the third category is possessive case. So this is nominative case, objective case, and the third one is possessive case. Possessive case में In the text, there are 4 rules. I have just combined that 4 rules into 2 because it's more or less says about the same thing. I have clubbed those rules. Just listen carefully. Possessive case means, what do you mean by possession? I hope what do you mean by possession? For example, this pen is my possession. This pen belongs to me. Something which I possess, I own, is known as my possession. All right. So whenever you wanted to say a possession of yours, you can use, if I keep this pen and you say whose pen is, it's Ashna's pen. Whose pen? Ashna's pen. So Ashna's pen shows that A such a name, my name, apostrophe S. Okay. Ashna, then apostrophe S, then pen. This shows that this pen belongs to me. Ashna's pen shows that this pen belongs to Ashna. Like that, possessiveness can be, like possessions can be represented in different way using this apostrophe S, and there are slight changes accordingly. If it's a singular thing, you can always, just like how I have shown for Ashna's pen, if it's a singular subject, Ashna is a singular subject. Okay, the door's key, the door's key is missing. Door is a singular subject. Door ka chavi, or door ka chavi. That ka part is we are usually in English representing as apostrophe S. The door apostrophe S, door ka chavi. All right. So for singular subjects like that, apostrophe S to singular noun or plural noun, it will gives you the possession. I have given the example. The car's door is not locked. The car is one thing, so apostrophe S, door is not locked. Even it is, suitable for most of the plural form. Children. Children is the plural form of child. Okay. Some people, usually I have seen them making the mistake saying the children, CHILDRENS, without any apostrophe. That is wrong. Are you getting my point? Child is a singular form. Children is the plural form. There is no such word called children's without apostrophe. Child ka plural form kya hai? Children. Child singular and children is plural. And children's nahi hai child ka plural form, and this is wrong. But we can always write children apostrophe S. What is that? If you want to say something related to that group of children, unka, wo bolne ke liye, that children ka, we can always put apostrophe S. That's not plural, that shows possessive. Okay, that shows their possession. That children's book, that children's bag, bachon ka. The ka meaning is apostrophe S. Okay, so without apostrophe S, there is no children's in English. That's wrong. Child, the plural is only children. But if you want to say something belonging to them, ka jaise bol rahe to, children's bag, children's book, apostrophe S, you should put. Okay, that shows possession, not the plural. So the children's stories are interesting. Here I have mentioned apostrophe S. That is the 2 rules. Next, by adding only apostrophe to plural forms and hissing sounds. Listen very carefully. Very important thing. Okay, very important thing. Sometimes some words in English, okay, after making it into plural, for example, I'll take the word boy. What is the plural of boy? Boys.
Boys.
Girl. What is the plural of girl? Girls. So after making into plural, again, we want to say something, we want to construct a sentence which has some belongingness of possessiveness. For example, a match is going on in your school. First, it is ladkon ka match hai, then ladkiyon ka match hai. So ladkon ka. So ladko is already plural. So what is in English ladko? Boys. Ka match hai bolte to boys. How will you say it? In that case, boys is already ending with S. So we will not put apostrophe s for that boys is match. We will not say. We will just put an apostrophe, not an s. ये देखो, the boys इधर एक apostrophe डाल दिया मैंने s के बाद, लेकिन no extra s. समझ में आया क्या? The boys match starts now. So when you want to show the connection or the possession of a plural form ending in s, like boys, girls, classes, when you want to say something related to that, you will not put again an apostrophe s, you will only put an apostrophe. Clear? Similarly, there are also words in English, even if it's not converted into plural, it already has an s at the end. Okay? For example, a noun Jesus. Okay? Jesus, the word ends with s. So if we want to say something like Jesus's blessing, Jesus, then again apostrophe s, we cannot put since it is ending with s. We will only put an apostrophe omitting that s. But it gives the meaning Jesus's blessing. Jesus ka blessing. All right? So only apostrophe will be given to the words ending with s. It can be plural form sometimes. It can be the word as it is ending with s. So ending with s, uska belongingness दिखाने के लिए we will always put just apostrophe and hide the s. All right? This is known as possessive case. So to show possession, I'll brief once more. To show possession, we will always put apostrophe s. Okay? Book, books. The books page is really good. The books page, book ka book page quality is really good. Book apostrophe s. वो connection दिखाने के लिए. Plural books is different. Book apostrophe s and BOOKS is different. How different it is? BOOK apostrophe s is book ka. BOKS is plural of book, lot of books. Okay, always keep this difference in mind. And while you putting this apostrophe, I have told 3-4 cases. For singular or plural form, you can just put apostrophe s. With words ending with s and some words ending with plural thing, it's better to just put apostrophe and omit. Okay, so these are the special cases related to cases. Nominative case, subject and object, active and passive voice, keep that in mind, and possessive case. All right, kindly write it down. I'll share it. You can write it down. Can you all see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Please write it first. Have you finished writing?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. We are coming to the last part of this possessive cases. Akshay, this compound words is coming here. All right, please listen. Yeah. So there are this, we have already learned this possessive case. That was the last part that we have learned, this apostrophe s. There are so many rules regarding that. You can go through all those rules, but from that important rules, I have just pointed out in the board and I am explaining that. Okay. So kindly listen. The possessive case, again, some rules associated with this. I told you possessive case. I'm writing in short always. Possessive case is represented by this. This is the apostrophe here. Apostrophe. So, bar, I will not write possessive. That apostrophe will, you should understand. Compound word or noun, apostrophe only to the last word. Okay, I have written it very short. The thing is, you know what a compound word is. How many of you know what a compound word is? In your 10th standard, it was a definite question. Write two examples of compound word. Who can tell me the definition or an example of a compound word? Tell me fast. Anybody? I don't have much time to give. Anybody, you can unmute and tell what is a compound word. Nobody knows what a compound word is?
Mixture of two or more words.
Say it louder, beta, whoever it is. Say it louder.
Mixture of two or more words.
Who is this? Can I know your name?
Aditya Suryavanshi.
Okay. So in between, I want to say this. Whenever this is called the ethics or standards of responding in a online platform, whenever you want to speak, I always train my other students also in the same way. Whenever you want to speak in an online class group, unmute your mic, ma'am, Aditya Suryavanshi here. Then speak. That gives you a very good, nod to that. So please speak in that way. All right? Kindly follow. The next time when somebody unmute their mic and speak, this is very polite and this is very easy. All right? Whenever you say something, whoever it is, ma'am, say your name and say some instructions or whatever you want to ask. Very good. Thank you, Aditya Suryavanshi. You have said something like mixture of two words. See, two different words of different meanings are taken. Hard. Hard is, in English, hard means very hard, rough. Prayas. And work is come. Hard is a different meaning, work is come. But when this hard and work is combined together, it gives a new meaning. All right? Home. Home is something which we live with your family. Work is come. But when home and works combines together, it totally gives a new word meaning which we daily use in our classes. Homework. All right, so this is all compound words. Two different meaning words when combined together will give rise to a new meaning word. Okay, this is called compound words. There are compound words, there are compound nouns which are used as mixture or in connection to form a new word. So the first rule is related to that. When such words are used and we want to say its belongingness, for example, his hard work's result are same. Unka hard work ka result abhi dikh rahe because he has got good marks. So hard work ka. So how will we mention hard works? In that case, we will put the apostrophe here, not with the first word. Hard's work we will not say. We will say hard works. Clear? So that is the first rule. Whenever we use compound word or compound noun, we will use this apostrophe SP with the last word. Okay? Hard work. You want to say hard works, bolte to hard work apostrophe S. Not R ke idhar nahi hai. Hard work nahi hai, hard works. Teammate, another compound. It's my teammate's t-shirt. Mera teammate ka t-shirt hai. So teammates kaise bataungi? Teammates, not team's mate. Okay, with the last word, you will put apostrophe S. Similarly, it's a compound noun. Okay, similarly, compound brother-in-law. That is a new position, new relation. Okay, brother-in-laws. I am going for my brother-in-law's promotion party. So brother-in-laws, brother-in-law ka promotion party. So brother-in-law ka bolne hai to brothers nahi, brother-in-laws. With the last word, you will put apostrophe S, not with the first word. Okay, same rule. Now, again, this apostrophe S, if joint sentences, apostrophe with for joint sentences. For joint sentences, put apostrophe with latter word. Latter word means the second word. If two words are there, first word is called as former, second word is known as latter. Later is different, latter is different. Okay, latter means the second word. Me and my sister's tiffin is the same. मेरे और मेरे भाई का और बहन का टिफिन बॉक्स सिमिलर है. So me and my sister, दोनों का. How will we say both ka possessiveness? Only you have to put the second words apostrophe S shows both your tiffins are the same. Okay, when two combined joint sentences of two subjects, two different nouns should come, you should put apostrophe S with the second. So always remember second word, second noun, always with the last thing, you need to put the apostrophe S in the possessive case. These are the special rules which are connected to possessive case, how you put apostrophe S. Things you need to watch out while you put apostrophe S. Okay, please take it down soon. There are some simple rules connected to it. You yourself can go through. I'll talk about it after you write it. Please write it fast. We have only a few minutes left. Can you all see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Please
Yes,
write it.
ma'am.
Yeah. For the third point, I haven't written the examples on the board. I will give you the example. Once you finish it, I'll tell you. Please write it. This still that third rule. Okay, I'll write it through chat. After rising, possessive pronouns are written without apostrophe. Examples, ऐसे लिखना है. Okay, after what has been written on the board, please write this. Examples. Yours, theirs. I hope you have got it through chat. Kindly add this last line after you write the last point on the board. I'll repeat. After writing the last point on the board, that is possessive pronouns are written without apostrophe. Examples, ये लिखो. Chat में क्या आया अभी, that you have to write. Understood, Aditya?
Yes, ma'am.
Finished, ma'am.
Okay. All right. There are certain things that you need to do regarding or related to this for your better understanding. Only if you practice, only if you go through it again and again, you will be able to crack it during your exams. The ones who are just listening to class and closing their book and going for their own business and just coming the next day and opening their class, it's okay for them, but they will not be qualified enough in their NDA exam. So please take my kind advice, go repeat it again and again, practice it again and again, go through this. I am just helping you out, I'm just facilitating you out, but it's your duty to go through the rules. It is not rocket science, Jesse. It's easy. Once you understand and once you practice it, you would be able to crack it. Okay, I know all of you are smart enough to understand it, but if you don't practice, again I'm saying, if you don't practice, if you don't open your book in the evening and go through it again and again, you will get confused with different rules, and when you get a question you will be confused, Arey, this hai kya? You will be confused which answer to choose, and that is how you lose your marks and time in exam. So in order to avoid this, please go through it again and again. And if anybody has this, one person has asked me possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns means pronouns, his, her, your. These are all pronouns. Noun pronouns you are learning from the small classes. Pronouns example, everybody knows: his, her, him, you, this, these are all possessive, demonstrative, these kind of pronouns. This pronouns के साथ हम कभी नहीं apostrophe s नहीं डालते. You remember in letter writing, your teacher must have always said, yours faithfully when you write, never put apostrophe s, it will reduce your marks. You know why she or he said like that? Because possessive pronouns ke saath, we will never ever put apostrophe. Okay? We will never ever put apostrophe with possessive pronouns. Matlab, yours, theirs, its, hers. Okay, these kind of pronouns के साथ s डालने हैं तो ऐसे ही डालो without apostrophe. It shows possession. Now you understood? Yeah. So coming to this part, I want you to take page number 394. This is your homework for tomorrow. Can you all see it? This confusing noun in page number 394, please read it without fail. Okay, this is nothing but sometimes it has a different, it already gives the meanings over there. What you need to do is please read through it again and again. And these are also knowledge for your extra study. Word denoting groups. Okay, an army of soldiers, an alliance of states, an assembly. Group of such peoples are called as what? Can you share page, please? Okay, those people whose okay, what I'll do is I'll take the screenshot and I'll give it to you and you can take the screenshot if that is what you mean. Fine, just give me a second. I'll take the photos and I'll share the screen and you can take the screenshot of it. Okay, fine. One is confusing noun, one is word denoting groups. So by tomorrow, you need to go through all these things and all the errors, questions related to this, we can do it on the next class so that you will be knowing which are the things which is needed. Right now, I am sharing for the ones who doesn't have their book with you. So please take a screenshot fast. Udhav, can you please take a screenshot fast, beta? And let me know once you have taken it.
Yeah, ma'am.
Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Next page also I'll
Done.
share it. Just a second. For Udhav, I'm doing this. So make sure that you are taking the screenshot fast. This page also, please take the screenshot fast, beta. And whoever needs it.
Done, ma'am.
Thank you so much. All right, so that's it. It's 11, so it's time to end our class. It was good seeing you today. It was good talking to you. So see you on the next class. Bye, everyone.
Thank you,
Bye.
ma'am.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Bye.
Bye.